The definition of a punch down is actually physically punching the cap down into the wine to turn it over. And to do that, we actually use this device right here. And we force this into the wine to turn the whole bin over. We want to make sure every single grape gets in contact with the juice and slash wine. So basically this has been in the cold room for 5 days or 7 days. It came out on the floor, it warmed up. And what we did was add a little bit of water and a little bit of acid to make sure our alcohol and our final pH are right where we want them. And then what we did was inoculate with a yeast called RC212, which is a strain of yeast from Burgundy. And that has been doing the fermentation. So right now, we're at about 15% sugar. And you're gonna see that this cap is basically, like I'm touching the wine now, it's basically, you know, a foot and a half, it's at least a solid foot deep. And this fermentation is really about to blow up. It's probably about 25 degrees Celsius. It'll get closer to 30, 31. When we punch it down, it's gonna fight back because there's so much CO2 being generated, pushing these grapes up to the top. What's your name?
It's Kristen.
All right, Kristen, here you go. Now this is our punch down device, so I want you to grab this, and I want you to push with all of your might. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, fighting back. Now pull it up, you're not done. We gotta get this whole thing mixed up. Let's see what we can do. Let's try to get this mixed up. So that's the idea, we want it to be like a nice, almost like a soup. There you go.
So it's really amazing how warm this is. You can feel the heat coming off of it.
That's what gets extraction from the grapes. We can get the seed tannins, we can get the grape skin tannin, and we need heat to help get that extraction. So once we can get those compounds, these tannin molecules out of the grapes, then we can get it into the juice and then captured in the wine. So when you taste the wine, it has backbone, it has structure, it has feel. Heat is what is the catalyst for getting these compounds into the wine.
I was getting lightheaded over there for a little bit. It's harder than you think.
From the day we bring the grapes in to the day we press the wine to barrel is anywhere from 15 to 21 days, depending on how much time you want the wine to interact with the skins. It could be even 30 days for bigger styles, more tannin, more time to interact with the skins. With Pinot Noir, we're looking at 14 to 15 days. If you're gonna see when this thing's really fermenting, by the time you get this half mixed up and you start moving over, this half's already gonna form again. And that means it's really fermenting. So this is what a well punched down bin looks like, right here. And then we can come back and look at this bin in about 10 minutes and the whole cap's gonna be back. Yeah, so thanks a lot. Thanks for your help. I appreciate it.
Cheers. You've had a lot of fun.